Hi guys, welcome back to my declutter series. Today's declutter is going to be powders, and this is all kinds of powders. So this is going to be like translucent setting powders and under eye powders and baking powders and pretty much all kinds of powders except for powder foundations because those were in my foundation declutter. This is a category that I don't feel like I have a ton of, but I do feel like it's kind of been like eating away at me for a while. And like I definitely need to get rid of some of these powders. If you guys did not know, I do have a declutter playlist that I'll link down below for you. I'm decluttering my entire makeup collection, and so far I've done foundations, primers, and concealers. So this is going to be the fourth installment. And I am going to declutter into 3 different categories. So I have the keep category, the donate or giveaway category, and the sell category. So I will be selling any of the products that I'm decluttering that I purchased myself originally, just to kind of recoup some of my money. And I will be selling those on my Poshmark. So if you are interested in purchasing some gently used products on my Poshmark, check it out. My Poshmark shop is Mel's Makeup 88, same as it is here. And I think without further ado, let's hop into this. Okay, I'm gonna start with the under eye focused type things. So the first one is this Too Faced I Want Candy Banana Pudding. I love this. You can see I've hit pan on this one right here. This was a limited edition item, which is why I bought a backup. So this is a backup in the box. I am going to keep both of these. It's probably the only yellow toned powder that I really need to keep because I don't tend to use yellow toned things that frequently. So with that said, the Bare Minerals Well Rested is also a yellow toned powder. This works really good, but the thing is, ever since I bought this, I don't use this. This is not a limited edition item, so I feel like later on down the line, if I decide I want to use a yellow toned powder that, you know, and I don't have this, I can always go and like purchase this. So I'm gonna declutter my Well Rested. The other one I have is this Ofra one. I recently purchased this one and I like it, but I don't like it as much as the Too Faced one. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. Now these two are like under eye powders, but different under eye powders. So this one is the Besame. I will be honest and say I have never used this. It literally still has the seal on it, but it is a yellow toned powder. I kind of want to like, there we go. See how it's like yellow toned? It smells really good. It kind of smells like vanilla. I don't even know if I would like this because I've never used it. I've had it for a long time and I've never used it. You know what, I'm gonna declutter it because I think it's very telling if you've had something for that long and you've never used it. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And then the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I love this stuff. I used it on my wedding day. I know a lot of people say it causes flashback, but I don't see the flashback. It can get a little bit sparkly if you like use a ton of it, but you only need like the littlest bittiest bit. And because it's like so finely milled, it doesn't leave like creasiness or cakiness. So I'm gonna keep those two. I think that's pretty good. 2 under eye setting powders. That's good. I'm doing much better with this than I did with foundations. This is I use this mostly to set my under eyes. It's the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder. I might keep this one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one just because like it does leave a little bit of a pink cast, but I can use it to set other parts of my face as well to kind of bring light and to brighten things up. So I'm gonna keep that. Now as far as translucent setting powders go, I have a lot of those. A lot. Of those. I mean, pretty much all my powders are these translucent powders. I'm gonna start with the easy one. I'm gonna get rid of this. I really hate that I bought this. I bought this because I watched a sponsored video by Nicole Guerrero and I was like, oh my god, that's the best thing ever. And literally, I don't think I've ever used it, you guys. Maybe once or twice. Maybe once or twice. Not to say it's not a great product. Like, the concept is really cool. It's like a glow powder and a matte powder. But I just have other products that I like so much better. So I'm gonna sell this on my Poshmark. It's even still in the box. So getting rid of that. My NARS translucent crystal, I'm keeping this. I use this a lot. Sometimes I use this to set my under eyes. Sometimes I use this to set my face. It's a very no fuss translucent setting powder. A lot of them you can see are like these loose powders. So I'm going to keep this one because I really do enjoy that one. Now these, I don't use like loose setting powders as much as I would like to. These are the same thing. So this is a backup. This is the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. I think I'm actually going to keep the new one and get rid of the old one, simply because it's pretty much almost gone. Like, I could probably put it in my empties video because there's only a tiny bit left. So I am going to keep this. This was my first, like, I fell in love with type setting powder, you know what I mean? But the thing is, I found others scents that I love more. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm going to keep it. The Patrick Star MAC one I haven't used yet, but I did purchase it a little while ago. I definitely don't want to get rid of it. This is more of a baking powder, and I don't bake as frequently as I probably should. So I'm going to keep that one. The Cover FX one I bought because Jaclyn Hill like raved about it, and I was like, oh, I need that because Jaclyn Hill likes that. And I never used it, not even once, you guys. So I'm going to put this in my everyday makeup drawer and make sure that I use it because I don't want to waste it. So there's that. This one is the RCMA. I don't like this one, you guys. Like, I know that people really love this. I hate the packaging, first of all, and I feel like it leaves my skin so white. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. The Too Faced Peach Perfect I'm gonna keep. I actually really like this one. I think the packaging is really cute. It smells good, and it is a nice matte setting powder. This I'll use all over my face as a setting powder. And then the Marc Jacobs Coconut one, I just recently purchased this one, and I'm on the fence as to whether or not I like it. It's kind of one of those, like, I don't use loose setting powders enough to know if I like it or hate it. But I am going to keep it just because I want to make sure I give it a fair shot. These products, so the Urban Decay Velvetizer, I did a whole video about it, and since that video I've tried using it a couple of times, and I just can't get on board with it. Like, it's one of those products that seems really cool, but it's really unrealistic to use like on a daily basis, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get rid of this because I just don't use it. The Charlotte Tilbury I'm keeping for sure. This is pretty much what I set all of my powder foundations with. If I don't set it with this, I will set it with this or something like this. This is the Hourglass Dim Infusion, Dim Light. And this is a really good, it's like almost like a highlight, but it's not really a highlight. It's more of just like a kind of like natural glowy powder. It's like that bridal lip from within. So keeping that. And then this, I don't use it very frequently. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting like palette. So it has, I think it has dim light in here. Yeah, dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. I never use radiant light. It's just too dark for me. Dim light, of course, I use. That's why I have a single thing of it. And then incandescent light is more of like a really light highlighter. Like just a very... I'm going to keep this because although I don't use radiant light Now that I swatched this, I really like it. I have a single hourglass highlighter that I think I'm going to get declutter, and I'll keep this for that. So I didn't do so hot with this one, but that's okay. So these are the ones I'm getting rid of. So I'm decluttering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually not too bad. So I'm decluttering 7, and I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I am getting rid of like 40%. Alright guys, if you like these kinds of declutter videos, make sure you check out my declutter playlist. And again, keep an eye on my Poshmark if you're interested in purchasing any of these. I bought all of these with my own money, so if these will all be going on my Poshmark. So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.